Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Amethyst Room Witch and today I'm going to be doing a protection spell for my cats. It's a general protection spell just because they are indoor cats. They don't go outside, or when they do go outside it's literally just on my little balcony, and that's it. So this is just an extra little protection for them because I've got my personal protection, my own personal protection. I've got home protection, but I haven't done them. And I've wanted to do a spell for them. I initially wanted to do something that would sit on their collar, attached to their collar. But considering that one of my cats does not like having anything attached to her collar at all, I've literally just waited until inspiration took me to know what's what. Now, I'm going to be doing these lovely little spell jars. Now, this one is for my Luna. This is her fur in this jar. And in this jar is a clump of Loki's fur. Now, where did that go? I just dropped it. Oh, there it is. Bear with me, I just dropped it. I'm back. So, these lovely little spells. And I'm going to do them both at the same time, just because then they're both done. I'm just going to whoa. That's a lot of fur. That is quite a chunk of fur. I mean, there was initially just a little bit, just a tiny itty bitty little clump of fur off him, and then I got that, and it's not a small amount, it's quite a large amount. It's like double what I've got for Luna. So I'm just gonna, make it smaller. Right, now, first off, I'm going to add in some Cascarilla or eggshell powder. Now, I haven't reduced this to a powder. There's still, individual pieces, but it should be fine enough as a base. I didn't want to use salt because too much salt is bad for cats. So I thought eggshells, they're the next best thing. So that was Luna's. Let's do Loki. He's actually sitting in the room with me. He's just loafing elsewhere. A little bit more. Loki and Luna. So that's the eggshell powder. And I'm only, literally, this is a 5 ingredient spell. You could argue 6 with the jars, but it's 5 actual ingredients. Cat fur. You could use dog fur instead, depending on what pets you've got. The eggshell powder. I'm now going to add in some catnip because catnip is all about cat magic. Some cats absolutely love this stuff. Now, my Luna's not a massive fan, Loki, it depends. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. So this is Luna, and I can tell which. Whose it is. Maybe an itty bitty little bit more. Do. Whoops. So that's what Luna's looks like so far. And now for Loki. Now, usually I would say that Luna does not like catnip, because as a general rule she doesn't. But sometimes she quite enjoys to play with some of Loki's toys that I've put in a catnip, in a tub of catnip. And she quite likes to play with it. But it's general rule of thumb is she doesn't do catnip. But there we have it so far. So this is Loki, this is Loki's, and this is Luna's. So see, now he's suddenly got his nose in the air because this is what you're after, isn't it? Just gonna do that for a second. Loki, what's this? Loki, he's currently sniffing my table. Yeah, that's your own fur that you've just gotten all over your face. What's this? Hmm. What is it? Hmm. What are you doing? Ah, he's discovered the lid. He's very interested in the lid. Okay, right. Put a little bit in the lid for him. And all he wants to do is rub his face on my hands, on my fingers. And on this. Not that. You're a brat. What are you doing? Hmm. I have his undivided attention. It's brilliant. Hmm. Okay, what is it? What's this? And all he does is rub my hand. Hmm. What is it? Yep, that's my hand. So, what was that? Hmm. You're a good boy. Luna's now on the Loki's there, and Luna is now. Oh no, she's gone to put a spoonful of this catnip on the floor, and Luna is quite happily sniffing at it. I've not seen her like this. This is new. To be fair, she's more of an eater than anything. Yep, no, not that. That is mine. Is this what you want? Hmm. He's now on the floor. I shall leave them to it. Loki's now found what I put on the floor, so we'll see what's what. Right. Back to the spells. So we have Luna's and Loki's. I know I say Loki and Luna, it's how I say it. Now, Catnip is part of the mint family. So I thought mint would be... Mint's a good herb for success, wealth, abundance kind of spells anyway. So I thought, why not use mint? Because it's related to catnip. So this is going to be a very green sort of spell. So there's still room left in this for the final herb, which is actually a good substitute for those beginning of the month rituals. So you know, at the beginning of every month, all of a sudden everyone comes out the woodwork and says, don't forget to blow some cinnamon powder into the home to bring success every month. Well, cinnamon's not a good herb to use if you have any kind of pet. So there's 2 herbs that you could use that are not toxic to cats or dogs, and they are thyme and basil. Now, I don't have any thyme, so we're just going to do basil. And that is Luna's done, because somewhere in this there is some of her fur. I believe it's just there. Yep, that's it. That lovely little smudge. Because she's not all black. She is a tabby. So her fur can have like 3 different colours on it. Loki's all black, although sometimes his fur can look like it's got that sort of reddish, bronzy, coppery undertone to his fur. Because that's what black cats can do. But there is Loki's, and his fur is just there. And that's it. That's literally it. I didn't want to do massive spell bottles, so these will actually now go. Where's it going to go? They are going to sit on one of my many altars. I might do, I don't know. They're just going to sit somewhere. Because I've set these up specifically for protection from both my cats. just because I wanted to them to have some kind of protection, and now they have it. So again, you could use dog fur. You know, if you've got any other kind of pet, you could use, if you've got a reptile that sheds, you could use part of their shedding or a whole shedding, depending on how big the animal is, whether you want to use all of it or not. And yeah, you could use any part. I've just chosen to use fur because it's their fur. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope this has given you inspiration, ideas for what you could do. So I've just used the eggshells, catnip, mint, basil, and a bit of their fur, and that's it. And a jar, small little jar, and that's it. That's all I've used because that's all I wanted to use. You could add more to this. You could choose not to use things. It's completely up to you. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been inspirational. If it has been helpful, inspired you, please do like the video. Share it with anyone who might find this also informative, inspiring, you know, all that stuff. Subscribe if you'd like to see more magic from me, and I will see you again soon. Stay safe, everyone, and blessings to you all.